Today we take a look at how the Tinker's Hammer works. Welcome, friends, to a new episode of Age of Engineering, a modded Minecraft pack. How are you guys today? I'm Clobberstomp. I'm having a really good day. Last episode, we left off working on steel. Our steel production was kind of going up. So this is quite the process where you can make steel out of iron. And we have a good amount of steel. So that's really good. We've got a fair amount of machines. I was able to make some more low voltage solar power arrays and then add them. I made another bat box, so we have a little bit, we've doubled our power. I thought that was only helpful for me and Thelona to get some of these things going, because he was able to get most of these machines going on his own. So I figured I'd help out by expanding and doing that sort of thing. So right now we're kind of doing the community thing. So with all that steel production, I made ourselves a tool forge. All right. And if you guys remember, we were looking at how to make one. Well, you need 9 steel plates to make one dense steel plate in a compressor. And you can make 10 steel, the steel plates with a metal former. So we had to take the steel and we had to put it in a metal former, make the plates, and then we take all of those and put them in the compressor to make 9 and then make a dense steel plate. And I had to make 4 of those. So I was able to get ourselves the tool forge. Now what the tool forge gives you is the ability to have some more tools. So there's the hammer and the excavator and some other things as well, some different weapons and things like that. So I went through the process of doing that, and I actually went through and I made some new tools. Finding Manulinium, or rather finding a cobalt and ardite in the nether is super easy. So I made a whole bunch of Manulinium, and I made ourselves some Manulinium tools. We have a Manulinium, I don't know how to pronounce it. I say Manulinium. I know it's wrong. Ardite, lumber axe, and hammer. And then we have a mattock and a pickaxe. Those are both just Manulinium. And they have cold-blooded, insatiable. This one has Petra armor. And then haste, diamond, luck 2. And this one, it has sharpest. So this is actually has a 15.68 attack. Which is better than our other. So that's really our weapon. I don't even carry a sword anymore. We just use this guy. Looks like amethyst wood. Very neat. So if we do this, we can chop the whole thing down. One shot. Very cool, right? I love it. So hopefully we'll get another one of these amethyst leaves or saplings, and we can put that down. So this gives you the ability to cut down a whole tree in one, just by breaking the base block. That's really nice. Hopefully breaking these down will give us the ability to get a sapling. Also, another update I had found when I came in was there's been a new farm made. So this is cool. And I've been harvesting, and it looks like Thelona put together this little greenhouse. It's got a greenhouse controller in it even. A basic greenhouse. I'm not exactly sure how this stuff works, but we'll have to take a look. And we had wheat and flax and all the different things, and I filled this stuff up, or I helped him fill this up. I finished part of it, and then I've been filling up these bins as well, so we have food. And then I made this area for our animals too, so we have the ability to reproduce our animals, which is great. I don't know that we need many of them, but we have some. So let's get a few carrots here and a couple of things of wheat. And let's go ahead and we'll make sure these are off because they like to try to get out. They're buggers. And this guy here. Okay, and then we can get this guy and this guy. Let's get some more of these. Here we go. We'll get all the little babies going. And let's get some piggies. So let's breed up the piggies and get some pig babies. There we go. Perfect. So this has been helpful for trying to get food and things like that. So this is really nice, and it's been quite helpful. That amethyst wood is cool. Oh, what's this? Is this a tree farm? I believe Thelona was telling me about this. A diamond chopper. Oh, so these grow, and it works with an iron axe, and it's waiting. Its range is 12. It's waiting for a thing. Interesting. Cool. This is neat. I wonder if we can place these around so it'll help with the growth, and we'll get more birch. So that's pretty nice. Awesome. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but that's pretty neat. We'll have to take a look at that at some point. Maybe we'll get each one of those going for the various different types of trees, because it would be nice to have one of those for oak trees as well, instead of just birch, and then even for spruce and the other trees that we can do if it allows for that. I'm not sure. So yes, we've been making steel and going through. Today, I want to show you exactly what the hammer does. I'm hoping we can get some of these going. I don't really see much decay. Interesting. I'm not seeing any saplings, so hopefully I didn't just screw this all up for him. If I did, I apologize. I was expecting they would operate the same as other trees, right? I mean, when you see a tree, that's kind of what you expect. I've never seen this tree before, and I've done a fair amount of tree breeding in the past. I'm quite interested as to... I guess what we could do is see if we can make a graph. It requires bronze, which we can make with an arc furnace. How do we make bronze? Tin and copper. Okay, so we can make that with tin and copper. I don't know that we have any. If we make a grafter, we can try to get ourselves a sapling, which gives you 100% yield of a sapling. So let's see if we can make some bronze. Do we have any tin? We've got some tin, and we've got some copper. So we can do that. Cool. It's getting nighttime, so that's kind of a little bit scary here. All right, so what was it? That's the wrong one. Bronze blend. Dust, and so, okay, so we can make 3 copper into tin if we macerate this. So let's do that. And then we'll do this. Will that work? Okay, it does. Okay, great. So we'll be able to make at least one bronze, which is really what we need. Okay, cool. That makes sense. That's the way it goes. I'm guessing you probably can't put them together with just the ingots. I guess we could probably try, but... Get out of here, bro. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's that. We only need one, so I'm not going to do the rest. So if we take this and go like so, we can make 4 bronze blend, and then we can put those in an electric furnace, and this will make... See, look at one shot those guys. Pretty nice. So now we've got bronze. Let's go make ourselves a grafter, and let's take our XP for that. Still no saplings, so that's okay. Let's get ourselves a grafter and then get ourselves the ability to actually use that. So we actually only need one, so we'll put you back. We'll put those there. The idea is going to be we're going to go out. I actually don't need 3. And boom, boom, boom. Grafter. Okay, so this only has a few uses, but that's okay. We should be able to yield... Oh, it does not work on these. Interesting. Well, I apologize. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to put this one back like we never touched it. So yes, I messed this one up, but that's okay. Let's go sleep. Sleeping is going to be a good thing. So, and then we can go into our mine, and we can really start using this hammer to the best of our ability, which is going to be really fun. So I'm going to bring some Manulinium ingots with me. We're going to put this stuff away, and this is all we're going to use. I'm not going to need that either, and we should be good. Those did not dry out the way I was expecting them to. Is there something you have to do otherwise? So if you look up jerky, you can make monster jerky. It says 5 minutes on a drying rack. Oh, but this isn't a drying rack, is it? This is an item rack. Ah, drying. I bet that's different. A drying rack requires 3 oak slabs. These are item racks. So let's take these down. Whoops. I took some notes after Thelona with a chisel and made some of these really cool dirt bricks. They look neat, right? They're kind of cool. So let's get some oak. And do this. All right, so now we've made ourselves some drying racks, which are different than item racks. I got to pay attention to the details here, guys. Details. That's why it wasn't working. So now, oh, there we go. Now we have a progress bar. Check it out. Perfect. All right, we're all prepared. Let's go mining. I want to show you guys how these Ardite hammers, or any hammer, works, for those of you that are unfamiliar. For some of you, this is just going to be a refresher, and you already know what's going on, which is fine. So we've got that guy there. I've made a tunnel that goes down like so. Apparently we have a lot of work to do when it comes to this, but that's okay. I feel like this is a little bit wrong, but that's fine. This should get us all the way down to... This is different. Yep, this is not the one I had built. Oh, that's interesting. Well, either way, that's how the hammer works. I feel like there's more than one, because I didn't build mine like this. So maybe it's on the other side. Let's take a look. So let's get up here and see. If not, we can just continue on. It doesn't really matter one way or another. Oh yeah, So this one is mine. The reason I knew that is because I always put my torches up here, and I always made sure there's enough headspace, because that I get claustrophobic. Only in the game, which is weird. I'm not claustrophobic in real life, but for some reason I feel cramped in with the game if I don't fix it. Like if that stuff's not, if there's not enough headspace, it like kind of bothers me. Are you guys like that? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But here we go. So, you know, one thing I did not come prepared with was torches, which is fine. So one thing that we're going to do is we'll do this, put those there. But here we go. So the hammer is really cool. We'll do like so. And it does a 3x3 area. Look at that. Oh, baby. It is important to get yourself to one of these hammers as quickly as you can. They're so nice. We're going to skip some of these because we don't have a whole lot of torches right now. I'll have to get some more. So, yes, we've got things going, which is great. So, actually, I could make some more if I had some wood, but actually don't have any wood. So, we're kind of stuck. And that lava there is going to mess us up, but we're going to place a block there to get rid of it. That'll dissipate. And then we can go this way. Oh, the other thing that I have brought down is this, so we can take our... this might have been the wrong thing to do. It was the wrong thing to do. Shoot. I needed to bring down not a crafting station, a tool station. So we could fix this. So I need a blank pattern and one of these, actually. So let's go get that. Okay, so unfortunately I was not recording when this happened, but I died. I totally forgot that if you place a bed in this dimension, the mining dimension, you blow up. And essentially that's what's happened. Now, I had a whole bunch of stuff with me, and it did not help me whatsoever. So that was fun. Here's a list of the things that I had, which is cool. I came back with a bunch of stuff and then placed the bed down, totally forgetting that it blows you up. And I wish I would have been recording because you guys would have laughed really hard. So that wasn't super fun. The chests and things that I had there were broken, but that's fine. I'm going to have to bring some more. But I brought some storage drawers instead. That's not quite what we want. Okay, let's pick you up. There we go. Let's place that there so we can place these down. So these storage drawers are nice, and I built out, we can put this here, and we can put this here. Chests can go there. We also have these upgrades. The upgrades are not super hard to make. It's just some sticks and a drawer. And then as you progress, you can get better and better ones. So I made up to diamond because I had some diamonds. So, and we can place this on all of these. So these ones here are going to be for, did I place them all? Okay. I feel like I've missed something. And you know what I'm missing? Oh no, I put it away. Okay, we're fine. I thought I was missing something when it came to my what do you call it? The lumber axe. So, but unfortunately did not. So we can use this and we can fix our setup. So that's really nice. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do as much of this as I wanted, but we can put cobblestone here, and then we can put granite here. Basalt is one. We'll need to put dirt in here and things like that. So the only things that we're really going to keep in our inventory are, this is my death notice. This is cool. The Graves mod. It shows your death info. It died at this time. Here's the coordinate in dimension 6, which is the mining dimension. And then it shows you all of the things that you were holding and how many of them you had, which is kind of cool. I really like that. So that's neat. So you could take a full inventory if you need it. But back to the hammer at hand. Yeah, the idea is to use the hammer when you go mining, because it's so helpful. Look how quickly we could just gain all of these resources. Really nice, right? So let's take some of these down, and we're gonna do this. Some of you guys are like, why are you wasting all that lava? Well, we can always make lava later. I'm not too concerned about it. So we'll do that so that way we don't fall in the lava. Let's do this. And then we can kind of continue on. So yes, this was super fun and enjoyable by getting myself destroyed and blown up like a madman. But yes, this is really good. And you can see it goes through everything. The hammer is so nice. So when you can get yourself to having a hammer using Tinker's Construct, I mean, these are almost, as far as I'm concerned, this is like an end game tool already. Look we've almost filled our inventory. One thing the hammer does not do well is anything with these guys when it comes to this kind of stuff. Now, one thing that would do well against gravel would be a excavator. I don't typically build one. I probably could. I'm not too concerned about it. We just need to get through this part and then we can continue on. There we go. And then the hammer is now useful again. Really great. So yeah, you can do a lot of mining really quick. So I'm going to spend some time mining. It also does not go through dirt either. So, which is fine. That's what the excavator's for. That's the whole idea of having the excavator. And I know you can't see some of this, so let's light it up. There we go. So we can do this. Yeah, this tool is really, really important to get to because it can really speed up your progression quite quickly. There we go. Let's get those. And then when we come back through here, we can pick up kind of all the things that we have not picked up yet. So I did come with a whole bunch of torches too, so we could kind of continue on. This is kind of how I like to do my mines. Let me show you. Oh, I'm full. Let's drop the death notice. I don't need that. As neat as it is. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to keep that. So let's go turn this stuff in really quick. I'm going to go back and get that. You're probably wondering why I want to keep that. I'm going to hang it up in my house as my first death. All right, so we got that. Let's go get that death notice. I do want to keep that just because I want to hang it up. It is my first and only death so far. All right, there we go. Okay, so here's how I kind of like to do my mines. Let's eat some food here. Perfect. I always like to do a 3x3 staircase going down. And then from here, I run a 3x3 shaft that goes that way and that way and that way. And now that we have the hammer, what I do is I also go back behind. So we could do this as well. And then we can break these out and then you kind of go the other way from the staircase. So if this is the staircase, 1, 2, 3, then I go this way. So I've got 4 main shafts to kind of follow. And then, so I do east, west, or northwest, east, and south. North, east, south, and west. And then what I do is, if I'm only mining, strip mining, I'll go over 2, and then I'll start my mine like this. And I'll just kind of go strip mining like this. And then I'll go 2 over. Reason is, whenever you touch a vein, they're usually always 2 together. So the chances of you finding more resources are pretty high. But since we have a hammer, we'll go over like this and kind of run parallel to find more resources like so. And then pick up all that stuff and rinse and repeat. And then as we go, we'll just place these down as we need them. And then what I would do is I'd go over 2 and then make sure there's a space of 2 and then do this. So that's pretty much how my strip mining would then go from here on out now that we have a hammer. So let's fill this back up here. What else do we have? We've got hardened stone. That's something. Dirt. That's important. Diorite. Andesite. What else do we have? Gravel. So these are all the fairly normal ones. And we've got a spot for 4 more. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work here. But yeah, that's pretty much how I run my whole mines. Is I'm pretty systematic about it. I've done it this way for a really long time, and it yields really good results. That's how I like to do it. You're free to do whatever way that works best for you guys. This is not the only way. There's multiple other ways, but this is my form of branch mining. Tech tree start, extra utilities. Oh, we got a resonating crystal. Very good. So as you can see, I put these storage bins here because they're really easy to make, and we can put the normal, mundane resources into them. I did core this out from this side so we can get back to the other mine. I guess if we go this way far enough, we'll run into Thalona's mine, which is fine. Maybe we should do that and see if we can get over there. We'll run into a staircase and then it'll be interesting. Let's see if we can do that before the episode's out, and we'll see what kind of things we pick up on the way. I don't know what those yellow things are. What is that? Yellowite. Oh, that's for reactors. We can make reactors again. That's cool. I don't know how loud this music is. It may or may not be good or bad. I'll try to do my best. Oh, diamonds. Heck yeah. We're going to have to drop... Oh, there's some more. Great. So yeah, really the idea is to just mine as much as you can so you can kind of get ahead. And having the Tinker's Hammer is super helpful. All right, so... All right, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. And that will stay there like that, so it'll stay lit up, but it won't bother us too much. So, we're gonna run into a lot of stuff. All right, here's a perfect example. Our hammer is broken. We can put it in here with whatever the main hammer head is made out of, and you can fix it. So now we have a brand new full hammer, and it costs us 1 ingot. That's not bad. So even if you don't have the ability to make Manulinium, the best alloy right away, You can use stone or some of the other, iron or any of the other more popular, easily obtainable ores are, and you can get yourself pretty nice tools with the ability to repair them for very, very low cost. That's really that's the main benefit of having a hammer, one of them, and the idea that we can continue on and just keep making and mining and gathering resources so quickly is really nice. The benefits of this thing far outweigh the cost of it, for sure. So definitely get yourself a hammer. And then same for the lumber axe. Okay, there is Thalona's. We made it. He's off by one, or we're off by one, whichever way you want to look at it. That's kind of cool. So let's fix this staircase here, like so, and then we'll do this. There we go. Perfect. So we did it. We met up with his. Too bad they're off by one. We could probably fix that if needed, but it doesn't really matter one way or another. My OCD will probably kick in and I'll have to fix that, but maybe since I made this stupid tunnel that connects them both, I'll have to fix it because I made it and now my OCD is like, dude, why is that not even? It has nothing to do with him. It's all me. So yeah, there we go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Here's what we've kind of gathered out of all of our stuff. All right, so that's all good. This is what we did so I don't know how long this video is. We've only been mining for about 10 minutes. This is what we had in 10 minutes. Like, we've got a full inventory of stuff in 10 minutes. That's pretty amazing, almost, for very little work. So yeah, get yourself a hammer. They're super helpful. They are really amazing. And plus they look cool. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look sweet? It does. All right, friends, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please stay tuned for the next one, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. If you have any feedback for me, please make sure to leave a comment. I'd be happy to respond. Or if you're just looking to chat, go ahead and join my Discord. Take care and be well.